with Life Lessons with Mrs. O. How has it been? And I hope you've been enjoying the video. Please do not forget to listen, share, and subscribe. So we're just going to continue where we stopped from the last time. I still have Timmy here and Mr. O. You're welcome.
Thank you.
So very briefly, I'm going to hand over to Timmy. What do you have for us today?
Okay, just like last week, so many comments, so many discussion went on from the discussion that we had from the channel last week. And today more questions are up. Let's begin immediately with the first one. So someone is trying to find out in a relationship, it's expected that everyone actually go along and no one is left behind. But the question now is that if a partner is growing while the other partner is actually not, there's no sign of growth, probably in several aspects, specifically spiritually and other areas, there's actually no sign of growth. What should you do in that scenario?
I'd like Mr. O to answer that question.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you very much. For me, first of all, you need to define what is the growth.
That's right.
And in what areas the growth is. And if you cannot define that, then you are probably not aligned. So is it spiritually? Is it that your needs are different? And what is different about it? Is it that maybe he or she doesn't like to go to church when it comes to prayers? He or she doesn't want to pray when it comes to the things of God? He or she is very reluctant in doing the things of God. Then you know for sure that maybe there are differences. There are certain things that you can accommodate, but there are certain things like we discussed last week that are a no-no. So those are the boundaries that have to be set. The metrics have to be established in those areas, and as you measure those growth in those areas, then you can define whether there is alignment or not. Thank you.
Well, I do have a question, because some of the times when we say that people are not growing, it's from our own perspective. Now we talk about the things of the spirit, of the spirit, right? Some people believe that you have to pray certain times of the day, you have to read your Bible, and the other party is not doing as much as he or she the partner is doing. Does that signify there's no growth?
Well, I think it's a matter of other indices to be looked at for, just as Dad said.
Go ahead.
I just think it's really depends on what standards have been placed. I think each partner will actually know exactly what stage the other party was when they started their relationship, and I think when there's growth, specific things should be able to tell that yes, probably it may not show to be very fast, but we should show that yes, there is an increase, there's something better than what it was.
Okay, but for me, I also feel that the fact that you want your partner to pray when you are praying, or study the Word of God when you are studying the Word of God, does not necessarily mean that there's no growth.
Really?
I mean, what do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I agree that, again, come back to the same thing, which is you need to measure the things. I'll give you a practical example. If, as an example, you want to go to a party, the two of them decide that this was not happening before, and all of a sudden you get to a party and the guy says, well, you know what, I'd like to have a bottle of Heineken, and he or she starts to consume alcohol in an uncontrolled manner, then that is a deviation from what it was before. And then you begin to ask this question, what is leading to this? As an example, that may look like an extreme example, but those are some of the things that will measure whether there is growth or not in that area, as an example.
I'm going to go personal.
Okay.
Okay, Dad, Mr. O, you gave your life to Christ before I did. How did you measure my growth? I mean, you're talking about over 20 something years ago.
Interesting.
Yeah. So how did you measure my growth? You gave your life Christ to the Lord before I ever did, and you were ahead of me before I gave my life to Christ. How did you measure my growth?
Okay. So first of all, the length of years doesn't necessarily translate to the depth of growth. Like we normally say, we say the years of Methuselah has nothing to do with the wisdom of Solomon.
Okay.
So one of the things that when I gave my life to Christ and she finally got on board, the things when I share the scriptures, when we talk about the things of God, the interest matters. And if the other party is interested, and in this case she was interested in the things of God, interested to know more about God, interested in reading the Bible, praying and things like that, or rather, if the other party, which was not the case here, but if the other party says, you know what, I need to go back to my old ways, because like we all know, the things of God should, like the Bible says, they are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness, O Lord. So the things of God should interest the other party the more. As you grow in the Lord, it should become more and more interesting, and you should want to have more in the things of God.
Okay, Mrs. O, I don't know if you still have one or two words to add to this. If not, then let's consider the next question that we have before us.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's go ahead.
so I think we'll proceed. So the next question is actually looking at something very much similar to the first question, why I guess more in-depth thoughts are expected from this, and that's why this question is coming up again. And it simply says, what advice do you have for someone who is scared to let go of a relationship? So the person has seen certain signs why he should back out, but is really scared because probably is uncertain about what the future holds, or is just, I don't know, several other reasons. What advice would you say?
And I'll ask you that question. What will make you be afraid to let go of a relationship that is toxic, or it's not progressing the way you want it to progress?
Mrs. I'll take that as a rhetorical question, so I'll allow you to respond.
I don't mind, I can take that on.
Thank you very much.
Find a way out. I think the first thing is I like to go to the extreme so that we can define those boundaries.
Okay.
If someone is in a relationship that is very toxic, what do I mean by that? Maybe there is abuse, physical abuse in this case, and he or she, most likely she in this case, is finding it difficult to let go, maybe because of fear of unknown. If I let go of this relationship, what's going to happen to me? Am I going to be left alone? Time is going, yada yada yada, and she's afraid to let go of that relationship. I think you need to come to terms with herself to say, you know what, my health and well-being is number one. If I have not gotten married and he's treating me this way, when I get into his house, I am definitely going to get worse than what I'm getting. And both of us have seen examples of that, over time. So that's an indication. And sometimes it's the fear of the unknown.
Yes, the fear of the unknown.
You know what's going to happen to me hereafter if I let go of it, and nothing is going to happen other than you are going to be better. Okay. Thank you.
I agree. The fear of the unknown, and Mr. O, just quickly, it may not just be the lady; it can also be the man.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know, the man has invested. Can you imagine a man who had paid tuition for a lady, and all of a sudden she's now okay? He has spent all this money. She has advanced herself in the career, and all of a sudden, the girl goes south. It's going to be difficult even for the man too, because he has invested so much. So sometimes, some of the reasons why people are afraid of letting go of relationship is the investment they have put in. I mean, we've had situations where we say, after so many years, where am I going to start from? How am I going to begin? And like I said the last time, it's better to have a broken relationship than to have a broken marriage.
Alright, Mrs. O and Mr. O, you people have helped us to do one thing. To answer one of the questions that was not raised. That is one of the major reasons why people are scared to back out. But now back to the question. What advice do you have?
What advice do we have? It also goes to what we say. What is it? What is causing you to be afraid? That's what it is. If you can identify the reason why you are afraid,
Okay.
then 50% of that question is answered. You know the reason why you are afraid, and then deal with it. Is it because, for example, maybe somebody that is in school, and you know that this guy is the one that is paying your tuition? Of course, you'll be afraid to let go because you don't know where that money is going to come from. So there are very, very many factors that will make somebody who is not happy in a relationship to keep staying in that relationship. So yes, I'm asking the question, why are you afraid? What is the reason why you will not be able to leave? Is it because of the support? Or are you afraid because if it's for a lady, oh, now I'm 40, all my mates are married? You have to let it go. If it's not working for you, let it go.
So, Mrs. O, you are simply saying you let go by letting go.
You are very accurate. Let go by letting go.
All right.
For me, I take a sort of methodological approach to it. First of all, what is the root cause of letting go of the relationship? Is it abuse? Is it finance? Can you do without it? Can you do without it? And you have to ask yourself those honest questions. If you can do without it, then you need to let it go. And the way to test it is maybe you do what I call like a test. By that I mean maybe you separate it. Let there be separation for some time, maybe about a month or 3 months, and then see how things are. If you are better off during that period that you call, period you've called for separation, then it might just be the best thing to do, to let go of the relationship. Because sometimes separation gives both parties time to sit back, reflect, and then understand what the issues are.
Okay, Mr. O again, few more words just to wrap up for today. What advice are you giving for those who are out there and actually are scared to take a move?
Well, my advice to those who are out there right now is, number one, you need to face your giants. You need to come to terms with reality. Assess the situation, look at it, and take the honest decision within yourself. Be very, very honest with yourself. Look at the issues and see whether you can do without it. Take away the fear of the unknown, because that unknown actually is really known. With God, the Bible tells us all things are possible. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. O. Mrs. O.
Thank you very much. For me, I just feel that, like Mr. O, face your giants. That's just what it is. And don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. Think about yourself. What is best for you at this time? Not even for the opposite person or your partner. What is going to be best for you? And take the best decision that will be best for your own life. Until I see you next time, thank you so very much. Please keep the comments coming. Please share with your contacts. Subscribe.
And like.
And like.
That's right.
Thank you. Until we see you next time. Ciao.
Bye now.